And now, the subgenius Psychlopaedia of Slack, the BOBLIOGRAPHON, new revelations from J.R. Bob Dobbs, edited by Ivan Stang. Oh, Bob. I'm not going to speak about Bob in this one. Oh, Bob. I am going to read to you the words of Her Ladyship Popess Lilith von Fraumensch, the Connieite sermon from the 2001 Tampa Devival. Are you ready to hear the word of Bob tonight? Are you ready for Bob's word? Well, tough titty! I'm preaching about Connie tonight. Connie Yuga! Bundalo! But we're not throwing Bob out when we give Connie her due. We're not usurping J.R. Bob Dobbs as the saint of sales. Surely not. But then again, there's no point usurping that which you already control. No need to come up with new rules or slogans like give me slack or give me chocolate or fuck 'em only if they can take a joke. Or there's the one Bodhisattva trout waxer came up with. You'd think you know what you'll really pay. Think about it. We could spend all evening doing that, but aside from being a total lame rip-off of the church to which we all belong, it's beside the point. See, while Connie teaches, she has no need for dogma, for every subgenius has her or his own unique vision of Connie. There is only one Connie, but there is no one Connie, if you get my drift. If you look in the book of the subgenius, you'll see that no two pictures of Connie look the same. There's a good reason for that. No other woman could hold the attention span of a man like Bob, so, using powers inherited from her mother, the great Aistra of the Dagon, she literally shifts from one persona to another. Her hairdo and wardrobe, makeup and skin tone, and even her age changes by her bidding. She is the eternal 29-year-old, and yet both crone and maiden. And, dear friends, make no mistake, there's always a bad mother. There is thus a waitress Connie, and a nurse Connie, and a hooker Connie, and a nun Connie, and a bulldagger Connie with a big strap-on in her jeans, and a horny biker slut Connie who'll take that strap-on out and give it a good hard ride. There's the virgin Connie for whom every time is the first time, and the hooker Connie who knows every trick in the book and will do them all for the right price. There's an earth goddess Connie who keeps her feet on the ground and an astronaut Connie who must get off. Then there's a goth Connie and an Elvis Connie and a 5-year-old Connie playing doctor for the very first time, and a 97-year-old Connie who runs ads in nationwide swingers magazines. There's the porn starlet Connie, the housewife Connie, the prison guard Connie, the farmer's daughter Connie, the she-male Connie, the chubby Connie, the cowgirl Connie, even riding a bucking Bob. There's even a Connie who doesn't give a fuck at all, but who gives a damn about her. And more importantly, there are sweet, playful Connies. Then there are the dark Connies. Let us not forget the wrathful Connie, the bitch goddess Connie, the Connie scorned, the really scary Connie, Connie Yuga. For Connie puts up with no crap. Connie has risen and she's hungover as hell. Don't fuck with her, you dumbass. Now seriously, Connie does have something to teach each of us. Not dogma, but personal lessons. There are some profound gifts of Connie's wisdom I'm going to share with you tonight. And just because one on that list, number 1, just because it's cute doesn't mean it isn't deadly. In fact, friends, cuteness is one of those things the conspiracy has utterly perverted to its own ends to become one of the most potent traps any person might face. And if you aren't careful, it'll snag you too, and it won't let go. But fortunately for us all, Connie is damn cute. But cuteness only goes so far in this world. Normals don't respect being cute, and no Connieite I know is silly enough to rely on cuteness alone to survive amongst the pinks. Which leads to my next point. We may not be able to run from our own legs, but we sure as hell can fuck the conspiracy with its own dick. Not that the opportunity to do so arises as often as we'd like, but when it does, nothing quite satisfies. As much as knowing the repressive dildo they had planned for your butt wound up their escape hatch. Speaking of escape, it's true the lessons of X-Day as preached by the great Reverend Ivan Stang was, build your own ship. However, we learned something even more important at Triple X-Day. But my third point tonight, build your own sex goddess. For I ask you, what is the point of building your own pleasure saucer if you forgot to get a sex goddess to go along with it? I ask you. For while those foretold Exodus pleasure saucers could show up at any given moment, it's important to drill for the rupture and to build our own ships and our own sex goddesses so that we're ready no matter what. No will rapture with or without Exodus assistance. Bob, damn it, we're taking our sex goddesses with us, and we'll see just how the Pinks feel about that. But we have a lot of choices in sex goddesses. Your personal sex goddess could be as humble as a deck of badly printed pornographic playing cards, or it could be that silver screen diva who first made you go, whoa! Or it could be a Venus of Willendorf blow-up doll, or it could be that 18-year-old Catholic schoolgirl who peeks at you and smiles. It could be a bombastic transsexual subgenius preacher with an infectious case of Connieite. Or tonight she's spreading it around and I can hear a sneeze out there. Achoo! Connie bless you sisters. Or could it be yourself? And is that the reason why you should thank Connie for letting us stay on Earth until we figured that one out? We've learned our lessons. Maybe she'll get in touch with Narnini and get the rupture underway for once. Or maybe as Sixter Decadence once suggested, Connie is just waiting for this church to be half female. Which means, my friends, we must reach out to our slackless sisters and let them know that there is hope. For there exists a real conspiracy behind the patriarchy and the hardcore feminists alike. But as long as one woman among us has slack, they cannot win. And with enough of us having slack, we shall overcome. And we shall come over and over and come overcome. And come over and over until we become overcomers for Connie. Ah! So I say to you tonight, if by any chance you should make a mistake to try and come and take any slack from us, we will not let you. You will cry. You will have to take anybody's slack all over our boobies. They say love is the only weapon. Princess Diana died looking for love. Mother Teresa died talking about something she couldn't understand. Some kind of idealized love. And she never even used a fucking condom. She couldn't whoop it up, and she never ever went down. Love isn't the only weapon which got it fight. I got a hell of a lot of weapons. I got my titties, I got my brains, I got my slinky dresses. I got lead-weighted purses. I got a hell of a lot to fight with. I'll fight. I'll fight. I will fight. Remember this, dear friends. Bob sold us on the deal, but Connie delivers. Thank you, Connie. Praise Bob and good night. Her Ladyship Lilith Tampa Devival, September 29, 2001. The subgenius Psychlopaedia of Slack. The BOBLIOGRAPHON. New revelations from J.R. Bob Dobbs.